All right, so this is a list of the words that you cannot say on the radio. They're far too offensive. There's a list of, I'd say, about 20 or 30 of these words.
Yeah.
And we're just going to rattle through them.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the Broadcasting Standards Authority acceptability of words in broadcasting, the power rankings of swear words in New Zealand.
Yep, I'll kick things off because I don't want to say the second one.
Yeah, also the second one, just edging out mother for the 10th year in a row. It's just sitting marginally underneath that.
Yeah, just above get off and
Yeah, they're all sort of in a tie for that 6th spot. Sort of rounding out your top 10.
Interesting that is above,
Yes.
although I would have put 4 above, but you know, that's just me personally.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that depends where you sit on that camp. For the religious people, there's
Yep.
interesting that is above.
Yeah, that is interesting. It's interesting that its full name is even further up.
Yeah, right at the top of the power
Right
rankings,
at
as
the
I
top,
mentioned
yeah.
before. Balls in there as well.
And rounding things off in the swear word power rankings, and but we can actually go into some demographics here.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a breakdown by genders. There's a breakdown by age as well. What you will find though is that it's mostly religious people that will find your a bit more offensive. I don't even know if we need to beat that one.
No, I'm not sure you do, especially if you're using it in a religious sense. But I'm sure a lot of people using is more in a blasphemous.
And I think that's why we're seeing it surge up the power rankings this year.
One thing I find fascinating is that those who find mother significantly more unacceptable, those of Christian belief, obviously, they are offended by that thought, and also those aged 55 to 64. Probably a lot of mothers in that demographic.
Yeah, interestingly, Maddie, if you earn over $70,000 per year, you're much less likely to find mother than those earning under that. My particular favourite in this little, what do you call this?
Power rankings?
Survey is that right at the end it was, did we miss anything? Write down some swear words that you think we missed and should be on there. Is in there. Brian Tummy in that list as well.
That is offensive, Brian.
That is quite offensive. It's up there with split mechanics top 2.
Yeah, on Battlestar Galactica they use frackin' or frack, which means they get to air the program earlier than 8:30 p.m. It is obvious that it's just a substitute for the other F word, and I don't think it's acceptable.
Well, then why don't they just use the other F word in there anyway?
Fuck knows.
What? Lee Hart, Matt Ward and Manaia Stewart for the drive home. Radio Hauraki, the station for great New Zealanders.